What's up, Nintendo gamers? The Kid here. E3 2013 with Nintendo. Oh boy. Now, Nintendo has announced that they're not going to have the traditional big giant conference for their system and games. Now, people have been misreading this and misinterpreting it and thinking Nintendo completely is going to drop out of E3 this year. No, that's not what they're saying. Now, it was elaborated on by one of Nintendo's representatives, and he basically talked about, and again, I'll have a link in the description to this information for you guys to read. He basically said that there's going to be two different types of conferences that are smaller, one with retailers and developers, and one with other, media and stuff to play their games and stuff, and media as in like IGN and stuff. So that will happen on June 11th, as E3 should happen for Nintendo if they were still having a big conference, but instead just these two smaller ones. So we'll still get the same gaming news and everything. And I don't know why so many people are worried. Now, he went out to say that there will be multiple Nintendo Directs leading up to this E3 event. So that could mean that we will see maybe announcements, a little bit of gameplay of these games like Mario Kart, whatever Retro Steels is working on, Yoshi, Yarn Yoshi, and everything like that. So again, they will be having two smaller conferences with retailers and business partners and all that, and another one with the media, IGN, game trailers, etc., etc. So we'll still be getting the same information. Now, how will this be broadcast to us? They didn't much say. That's why they said that they will have a little bit more information in the future about what's going on. But I'm thinking when the media part goes on, that's when we'll be seeing it from Nintendo. Or it will probably be like a Nintendo Direct, maybe. Or maybe it'll just be like standard E3, you go on Nintendo's site and to see it. So that seems to be what's really going to be going on. So instead of having this big giant conference, I always want to say concert, they're just going to have these two smaller ones that are really focused on two different things instead of combining them into one thing where you get an hour long of a bunch of we've been selling this, we've been working with this, that, and the other. No, they're going to separate that way. When it comes to the media conference that they're going to have, the smaller one, they can just get right to the games and stuff, and they're going to invite a small group of media to actually test and play their games there. So is there going to be a Nintendo E3? Yes, there is. Just not the same as last year's or the previous years. But we are going to get the same game news and same footage as we should if there was a big conference like the other years. So why is everybody freaking out? Well, Nintendo has just announced that they have made a full year of losses, and I believe this is their second year of loss. So people just think Nintendo is doomed. I don't know why. Now, Nintendo with the Wii U isn't doing as good as it should, but really we've seen from when Monster Hunter 3, Lego City, and stuff came out that the Wii U sales kind of spiked and software sales spiked. So it's pretty much just the lack of games on the Wii U. And also Nintendo really getting the mixed message of what the Wii U is, because a lot of people still think that the gamepad is just an attachment or add on to the Wii and don't see it as necessary. But they actually don't know that it's a brand new console itself, and that is the controller for the brand new console. So they need to get their message spread around. They need to stop this gimmicky, commercials, and they need to lay down that this is the Wii U, it's a new system, blah, blah, blah. I said this already in another video before, that they need to just go ahead and explain to people what the Wii U is. So I can't wait to see how this is. And Nintendo was very smart about announcing this news, because now that they announced this news, they're getting a lot of attention about this, because it's very different from what Microsoft and Sony are doing right now. So we may see Nintendo kind of blow the top off of E3 this year, and actually steal the show, just because they're doing it a little bit differently this time around. So I'm still excited. So anyway, I'm still going to, in May, I'm actually going to be doing my E3 predictions, which I call the road to E3. I did that last year, and I'm going to be doing it this year. So each week, next month, I will have a video up of my expectations for E3s and predictions and everything like that, and thoughts on general games that are going to be announced, and games that I want to see announced. So I don't know why people were freaking out about this, but there you go. The representative elaborated on that, gave us more understanding on that. So there's going to be an E3, just not a giant conference for their E3 presentation, but it's still going to happen on June 11th in the morning when E3 starts. So there we go, guys. So tell me what you guys think about Nintendo's new strategy. For one, I think they're drawing a lot of attention to themselves. That's for sure. So a lot of people will be definitely paying attention to them. Is it a bad decision? I can't really say it's a bad decision until I see how it works out, and just exactly how they do it, because they did say that multiple Nintendo Directs will be coming out leading up to E3, and I just want to see how that pans out. Will they be announcing the games officially that they said they will announce at E3, or will they give us tidbits, or what will it have in it exactly? And to me, like a lot of people have been saying, last Nintendo Direct introduced a lot of different 3DS games, and people have been saying that Nintendo probably made that Direct to get a lot of the 3DS news out of the way so Wii U can shine at E3. I think that's pretty true, because we've had quite a few 3DS Nintendo Directs this year, and we got a lot of announcements. It hasn't just been news on games that we already knew about. It's just been new freaking games, basically E3s for the 3DS themselves. So we'll see what happens. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below about Nintendo's new strategy. Do you think they will prevail or fail by doing this new two smaller conferences things? Yeah. What do you think about multiple Nintendo Directs leading up to E3? Tell me in the comments below, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I will be following this very closely, and when there's an update about this, I will inform you guys again and place my thoughts on it. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.